Welcome back, YouTube subscribers. CryptoTakeOver coming back with another Bitcoin analysis video for y'all this evening. We're going to dive on into the charts, see what's happening. Bitcoin currently kind of making its way back up to maybe that 9,800 area, possibly wanting to push up to 10K. That is a confirmed possibility that we need to keep an eye out for. But if we do push up, are we still going to see a little bit more sideways adjustment and then possibly another waterfall sell-off? That's another possibility we could have to look out for. Let's dive on into the charts, see what they might be telling us here moving forward. And if that sounds interesting to y'all, stick around and let's get started. All right, so if y'all are brand new to the channel, we use the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace on this channel, alongside with the TI sequential by Tonebase, and we've added the market guide buy and sell signal. So y'all can check out some of the links in the description box if y'all are interested in picking up some of those paid for indicators as well. But we're here on this YouTube channel trying to provide the most value for y'all on the inner tubes. So please stick around and enjoy. Let's get started on the charts here. We're looking at the 15-minute time frame. We can currently see that our money flow is kind of rounding off just a tad bit. We had this nice big pump up here to the top side, all the way up to about the 9,800 area. Currently seeing a little bit of retracement here. Now that's a pretty big wick to put us back up there too. So we're gonna have to really see if we can push up above the 9,800 area. We've been kind of struggling with that 9,700 area. I did see this wick up yesterday, and I was a little hesitant to make that decision to put in a long, but it does seem like we're having a little bit more consolidation as of right now. We're gonna have to wait to see exactly how this daily candle wants to close out. So once our daily candle closes, our Cipher SR support and resistance blue lines will reset, and then maybe we can get a clear direction, along with our VWAP will reset as well too. Currently with our VWAP reset right now, we can still see that the bulls are in control. The fact that we're riding above our VWAP here, finding our VWAP as support, indicates that the bears do still have the ball in their side of the room right now. So we'll have to kind of wait to see exactly how this wants to play out on the 15-minute. Let's go on into these higher time frames. Looking at the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame, let's see. It looks like we're having a little bit of a kind of fake out right now, but we can also see that our money flow had been moving to the top side and is now currently wanting to maybe push back down a little bit lower or sideways, as you can see here, kind of rounding just a tad bit. Blue waves also giving us a lower high as well. You can see that putting in a green dot, so we could get another little push back up, maybe another little anchor wave to send us back down a little bit lower. Let's go into our 45-minute time frame here. 45-minute time frame. Money flow is still looking relatively good as of right now on the 45-minute, getting a green dot here. Our blue waves are also giving us maybe a little bit of a lower high, so that's something that we need to take note of as well. But we'll have to wait to see exactly how this trigger wave wants to play out for us. We did get a nice little blood diamond over here, but didn't quite play out the way we wanted it to. Not a major sell-off there, but definitely a nice little indication that we were going to move sideways from there on out. So let's go into our 1 hour. 1 hour time frame. We were starting to get all these bullish crosses here with our EMAs as well. It does look like we are kind of trending to that upside as of right now. Our green wave, so our green money flow is actually kind of significant here. Looking back on the 45-minute and the 30-minute, we could see that the money flow was relatively heavy there, but on our 1 hour, it does look like it is starting to die off just a tad bit. Trigger wave being formed right now with the red dot there on the 1 hour. So definitely looking for some more sideways movement as of right now. And I believe in yesterday's video, I'm anticipating that we could possibly see a push back up to that 10K area, that 10.5K area, with maybe that buy signal on our hash ribbon. So that's a key indicator that I'm keeping a close eye on to as well. My team already knows how we're going to play this, so we're definitely keeping them in the loop on certain things too. Let's go into our 90-minute time frame, see what's happening here. 90-minute time frame, currently still setting a nice little support above our 13 EMA here on our 90-minute time frame, so that's looking relatively good. Could be getting another little trigger wave down here. Money flow still moving sideways. It does look like it wants to kind of move to the top side or a little bit deeper into that green, but we're going to have to wait to see exactly how this trigger wave wants to play out. If this trigger wave plays out, we could push back down just a little bit lower, maybe around the 100 EMA 9400. That's another possibility before we start to push a little bit higher. So let's go on into our 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame. Money flow still looking like it wants to push to the upside here, giving us a nice little clip into that green area. Possibly a trigger wave could be forming here on the 2-hour as well. Seeing some nice support above our 13 EMA here. Things are looking relatively bullish here on our lower time frames, at least for right now. So let's move on into these higher time frames and we'll start to take a look at it. But I do want to let y'all know that the 35% off special is open and it is available for the people that first sign up. Now I know it is getting towards the end of the month, so if you do sign up towards the end of the month, you'll have to end up paying double. So once we go to July 1st, you'll have to pay again. So if you want to wait till July 1st, go ahead and wait. But if these spots end up getting filled, especially on the 35% off special for our private trading group, then you're kind of missed your spot there. So it's first come, first serve for the most part. If y'all have any questions, feel free to message me on Discord and I'll happily get back to you and respond to you there too as well. But you can see all the different perks and rewards that you'll get here whenever you do join our trading group, that you will get in Patreon and also on the Discord server. So I provide content on both of those platforms once you join this membership. When you do join the membership, just make sure that you send me your Discord username so that way I can make sure that I get back to you then. So I did want to show y'all a little bit of our profit logs in the past couple of days too. When we had our nice little sell-off, we took a nice little short and currently seeing some nice little profit logs here. Mr. Beard in there, Tall Troy, so shout out to them for making things happen inside of the trading group. And then also Mr. Drop to Rove, he was making some nice little profit gains there too as well. So we're definitely putting in the work on the trading group. It is a smaller trading group, but that's almost better to make people just have more of a feel at home, get to know your community in there. So I definitely want y'all, if y'all do join, feel free to introduce yourself to the group once I give you access to that. Once I give you permissions to the Discord server and the private categories on there as well. So 35% off special is available. It's first come, first serve. But just realize that if you do sign up towards the end of the month, you'll have to pay again at the beginning of the month. So if you want to wait till the 1st of July to sign up, then feel free to wait. But first come, first serve. So once those 2 spots fill on the 35% off special, then everything will be back to the full price here. And then also we have our YouTube membership page that is available. It's actually a little bit cheaper than the Patreon private trading group page and having access to that. But in the YouTube membership page, I'll provide y'all with all the altcoin chart analysis that I go over. So I like to go over at least a couple of different charts a month and really get an idea of just where markets might be fluctuating towards moving forward from here on out. So I think the last video that I updated was the altcoin market cap. And so we definitely went over that and see what kind of confluence we could find with the Bitcoin market cap, and then also with some of our other altcoin charts that we've been reviewing over the past couple of days. So if y'all do want to sign up for that, feel free to check that out. Second link in the description box if y'all want to sign up for the YouTube membership page. Like I said, it's another option for y'all, and it is a little bit cheaper than the premium trading group that I offer with the Patreon page. And then I'm so excited, y'all. We're on our way to 3,000 subs. We're doing a $100 giveaway at 3,000 subs. So I need y'all to share this video with all your friends and family. I need y'all to go out there and tell everyone that what indicators I'm using on this channel, all the paid for indicators, and especially that we can provide content and value for you each and every single day. So like I'm posting videos every single day on the Bitcoin charts. So that's another incentive that y'all can tell your friends and family about. But in order to sign up for the giveaway, you need to be signed up to the newsletter. So just make sure that you're signed up on the newsletter. Third link in the description box. It's really just a way for me to get back in contact with you if you do end up winning the $100 giveaway. And then you can send me your address and I'll throw you the altcoin money that way. So definitely sign up for us there. I'll be sending out a newsletter probably by the end of this week. So check out that and look forward to that if you are already signed up. And if you're not, go ahead and get signed up so that way you can get qualified for that giveaway. Let's go back into the charts here real quick. We're moving back into our 2-hour time frame. We're definitely looking like we want to push the upside here. Let's go on into our 4-hour time frame. One slight thing I noticed there, that it did kind of look like we were just kind of moving sideways for the most part. Money flow still in red here, but it does look like it's starting to want to push back up to the top side. Possibly, our next line of resistance is about that 10.3 area. Now, there's some other people out here that are really calling for some bearish numbers, but also people that are just becoming moon boys too as well. I would say I'm pretty neutral still right now. Let's say we get a push back up to that 10.5K area. 10.5K is right here at this blue line right here. If we push back up above that, then I'll be pretty bullish, to be honest. But I'm waiting for more confirmation. I'm waiting for the buy signal on the hash ribbons. I'm waiting for some of these mid time frames and higher time frames actually to tell us that we're still bullish. But I don't want to get faked out here. I know a lot of people anticipate the hash ribbons too, and so I'm just kind of holding ground because I don't want to get caught in a bull traps by any chance. So we're just gonna have to wait to see. Let's go into our 6-hour time frame. We're gonna turn off Cipher SR as well, and then we're also gonna turn on. I'll leave buy and sell signals off right now. But we can see here that money flow is still kind of moving relatively sideways and almost clipping back down into the red. So that's quite interesting, to be honest. Our 4-hour money flow was looking relatively bullish, wanting to move maybe back into that greenish area. Our 6-hour, it's just moving sideways. So that we could be putting in another little trigger wave right here to send us back to the upside, maybe back into that greenish territory. But let's zoom out here and see what's actually happening. So if we see this whole topping out pattern here on our 6-hour, and this is a time frame that I've really been keeping a close eye on, especially with this topping out pattern, just to get a better perspective. We've had the topping out at that 10.5K area where we pushed all the way up to 10K and tried to get through 10.5K. Didn't quite make it there. But we've had our money flow that's been really pushing us to the upside, putting in a lower high here, maybe getting ready to turn back into that greenish area, putting in a lower high possibly. That is a possibility, and then giving us another big red money flow for maybe a further capitulation to the downside. That is a possibility. We are starting to see signs of a red dot that might want to occur here on the 6 hours. So let's move on into our 8 hours, see what's happening here. 8-hour, let's zoom out. Zooming out, we can see here our same topping out pattern, putting in lower highs with our green money flow, and possibly looking like things are ready to turn back into that reddish money flow for us right now on our 8-hour. But then we could get a short-lived little rally, putting in a lower high with our green money flow, and this blue wave could give us another red dot relatively soon, which definitely looks like it might happen. So lowest time frames still kind of bullish, but mid time frames maybe looking like they're losing some of the momentum. And so that's kind of where I'm stuck at right now, especially with our buy signal on the hash ribbons. And I think that with our buy signal on the hash ribbons, we did get an adjustment after the halving. After the halving, we had the hash ribbons that did get adjusted, and so there was an adjustment that was made on mining difficulty. And I think we're really going to have to wait to see exactly what that adjustment means for us. Now, if that adjustment means that, this rally could end up being somewhat of a fake out, or this buy signal could be somewhat of a fake out, that is a possibility. But because Cipher B is telling us, hey, like, hold off, don't get too bullish just yet. And so I definitely want to see a little bit more confluence and not just go off of one buy signal. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Looking at our 12-hour money flow, also kind of moving back down to the bottom side. We are getting a nice little push back into that greenish area, but lower highs still possibly here with our 12-hour with our 12-hour Cipher B. If we end up putting in a red dot here, that's just going to be a lower high on our blue wave. So something to take note of there moving forward. Just kind of spotted that out as of right now, but definitely somewhat noticeable that this could be a lower high trigger wave to then push us further back down and maybe push us back down into that reddish money flow there. Let's go into our 21-hour. 21-hour also giving us some signs of a rounded off money flow. It does look like this blue wave could be very short-lived to give us another push back to the downside. I think we're going to end up playing out this symmetrical triangle here, probably end up getting that buy signal, maybe have another nice little push to the upside, that 10.5K, and then we could see another capitulation happen. I would think that we would have to capitulate with our hash ribbons giving us a capitulation sign. But y'all know that our last capitulation sign with our hash ribbons didn't confirm until we were already like really sold off here. So honestly, this could be another somewhat of a fake out. I think 2020 is definitely the roller coaster ride that we are all not ready for. And so the fact that this could be quite a bit of a fake out for this buy hash ribbons to come back up here to 10.5K, not get back up above through it, and then start to retrace down, that is a firm possibility. Or even we push up to 11K and then retrace back down from there. That's another possibility as well. I'm not going to be bullish until 10.5K, and until we push through that, I think we'll play out to the end of the symmetrical triangle here that I've drawn out for us, and then we'll decide a break from there, and it'll probably be a pretty big break, to be honest. So it's our 21-hour, possibly a trigger wave that could be forming there. Let's go on into our daily. And I do want to let y'all know that the Discord server is available to the public. So if y'all do want to join us on the Discord server, feel free to join us there. And then once you do click that link to join the Discord server, you'll be brought to a welcome page. On that welcome page is just the community rules and guidelines. You need to make sure that you abide by those community rules and guidelines when you join the Discord server. So I look forward to y'all joining us in there. And then once you click that little green checkbox on the community rules and guidelines page, then you'll have access to the Discord server, and you can come in there and ask whatever questions you like, or just conversate with the community as well and become part of the TakeOver family. And then if y'all do want to just stay up to date with me and some of the announcements that I have going on with Crypto Takeover, feel free to check out the Telegram channel. So there is a Telegram channel, links in the description box if y'all want to join. Sometimes I'll post some chart analysis that I'll see on the charts, such as some of the whales buy and sell signals. And I like to share those too with you as well. So public signals on there sometimes on the Telegram channel if you're interested. Unstoppable domains, I haven't gone over that quite yet, but we'll get to that at some point. TradingView, if y'all are interested in upgrading your TradingView plan, I actually show my Patreon members how to get that for 50 to 60% off. So I show them how to get these plans for 50 to 60% off. There's about 12 to 15 different private videos inside of the Patreon page, and just search for TradingView on my Patreon page, and that private video will be there once you join the Patreon page, and it'll show you how to get these plans for 50 to 60% off. So there's a nice little tip and trick in there that I show y'all how to use. If you are using Market Cipher, I would just recommend that you have the Pro Plus plan. It just allows you to have a few more indicators on the screen, such as your Aldo EMAs, which is a custom indicator I teach you how to set up, and then also our handy dandy whales buy and sell signals, which is another custom indicator I teach you how to set up inside of the Patreon page. So if you're interested in that, y'all can check that out. And I would at least just recommend that you have the Pro or the Pro Plus plan if you're using some of the paid for indicators such as Market Cipher. And then if y'all do want to make your own trading bot, check out 3 Commas, links in the description box if y'all want to learn a little bit more about how to create your own trading bot. And then Ledger is a great way to store your crypto on the Ledger Nano X or S. So definitely use the link in the description box to pick up your Ledger Nano X or S, and make sure that you store your crypto safely, not your keys, not your coins, remember. And then a few leverage exchanges that I would recommend are Bybit, Prime XBT, and Fimex. Bybit actually has a test net that you can practice your trading on, paper trading BTC. If you'd like to check that out, definitely sign up with the link in the description box, and then come over here and ask chat support how to access the testnet and practice trading first before you deposit your real BTC onto the exchange. That's what I would recommend. And then also check out the Brave browser if y'all are interested in earning some passive income inside of the crypto space. Brave browser is a nice way to start earning passive income. It's basically you click ads in the bottom right hand corner. Just when you're surfing the web, you'll get ads that pop up right here in the bottom right hand corner. Very non-intrusive ads. You can click them if you want, and then you'll get paid out in BAT token at the beginning of every month. So then you'll see your BAT token accumulated, and I've cashed out every single month so far. So it's, I mean, you know, it's a couple of dollars here and there to play around with, and hey, you know, that's always fun. Give me some coffee based off of you know, earning that passive income with the Brave browser. So Brave browser is actually made by the same people that make Mozilla Firefox, and super handy dandy stuff there. Let's get back onto the charts, looking at our daily time frame here. Money flow still kind of rounding off just a tad bit. We do have this sell signal here. No sign of a buy signal yet on our daily. If we probably do get a buy signal here on our daily, we could probably anticipate a nice little rally back up to that 10K area. More than likely, that's what I would probably anticipate. Seeing some nice bullish divergences happening here too as well. So we could definitely start to get more of a swing push back to the top side here. That is a possibility. We'll have to wait to see exactly how this wants to play out though. We could just be putting in a lower high on our blue wave too as well, like we pointed out on that 12-hour, with just lower highs being put in on our blue waves. So let's go on into our 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame also getting a nice little push back to the top side here on our 0 pivot point. Money flow is still kind of rounding off to the bottom side, but you can see we got a nice rejection here at our 0 pivot point and push back to the top side relatively quickly. So this could just be another lower high being formed here on our 2-day as well. That's what I'm anticipating. Oh man, you know, I'm so stuck right now with our hash ribbons and how accurate those have been in the past, and really trying to make a play based off of, you know, market Cipher, which has always been, you know, a go-to indicator for me. But then to see the hash ribbons maybe give us a buy signal too. Yeah, I'm not sure. And you know, I really want to wait till we get the actual buy signal. I don't want to anticipate anything just yet. And as we start to zoom out even on these charts, and let's look at the hash ribbons, you know, they're still kind of fluctuating sideways here too for the most part. So we could just see another capitulation open back up. That is a confirmed possibility, but it does look like we are wanting to recover. Well, you know, we had recover, and now here, if this confirms, oh, it's another recover. But if this ends up confirming as a darker green, then we could open back up to the bottom side. So that's something I want to keep a close eye on. We are getting an aggressive 13 top here. Also on our 2-day as well, which would end up probably pushing us to the downside. So this is ending the extended bull count here with our aggressive 13 push to the downside. It's ending our bullish count, extended bullish count. So that's something we need to also take note of there. Let's move in onto our 3-day time frame. Getting a green dot here on our 3-day, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Money flow is still looking like it's moving sideways. We could get another nice little Christmas tree pattern here with our 3 days, so we could put in a red dot by the next couple of days, by Friday, and then maybe you know, start to move back to the downside. It could just be somewhat of a trigger wave that is forming, and then if we start to get even more bearish divergences here on our 3-day, well, then those will probably play out pretty heavily for the most part. So definitely just something we need to take note of. Looking at our 3-day in the past, these bullish divergences here definitely like to play out. So if these bearish divergences want to play out too as well, like we've seen here, we could still get pushes back to the top side, but if we start to get bearish divergences here on our higher time frames, then those will definitely like to play out for us in the future. Let's go on into our 4-day time frame here, see what's happening. 4-day time frame. Yeah, still having a little bit of a bearish count, still riding above our 13 EMA here, even on our higher time frames. So making some nice support there above our key EMA. Still have a red dot here, possibly wanting to put in a green dot. We're gonna have to wait to see. This VWAP isn't giving us a super clear direction. It looks like it kind of wants to move sideways. Even our 4-day money flow just kind of moving off to the side there as well. I also want to tell you all about CryptoTab browser. It's another great way to earn some passive income. Basically, I just have this running on 2 other laptops that I don't really use anymore, and those laptops are mining BTC for me. So this allows you to actually mine BTC, and it says multiply your mining speed up to X10 with Cloud Booster. Not features available to you. Turn it on for ultra fast mining experience. I'm not sure what Cloud Booster is. I'll have to actually check that out a little bit later. But as you can see, you can sign up. Oh, okay. So you can use Cloud Booster if you'd like to. I mean, that's a possibility. So but yeah, this is mining BTC for me on 2 other laptops right now that I don't really use anymore. And then also you can download the app on your phone or your tablet and have BTC being mined straight from your phone or tablet if you'd like to. So check out CryptoTab browser. I've been using it for months and months. You know, it's not going to earn you a lot of money, but hey, it's just something to play around with, get you that free cup of coffee every once in a while, and help support the network, right? If you're a crypto enthusiast, then you're definitely going to love using all this stuff too. And then don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. If y'all want to follow us on there, feel free to. If you want to message me on there, feel free to. Usually I'll get back to Discord messages the fastest. So if you have any big questions or concerns, message me on Discord and I can respond to you quickly on there. So let's go on into our 5-day time frame, see what might be happening here. Confirm sell signal on our 5-day. We have a red dot here, possibly getting another green dot relatively soon. Man, this just looks like it wants to play out sideways and get all of us confused and up in arms about what direction we want to take with this market. And we're going to have to wait to see how that hash ribbons buy signal plays out too as well. Let's go into our 6-day. 6-day, no sign of a sell signal yet. I'm still waiting for this sell signal here. So we could be getting that in the next couple of days. Money flow also moving to the downside there on our 6-day. So that's something that we definitely need to take note of going on into our weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, money flow is still looking like it wants to kind of round off here, giving us a red dot, but then maybe a green dot. I don't know. This blue wave is looking kind of funny, to be honest, right now. So topping out 9 on the sequential, as you can see here. So it would be relatively hard. I mean, not hard, but it would be more unlikely for us to push back up above 10.5K. Now that I'm thinking about this, everyone, we're going to have to see some pretty interesting price movement here for us to get back up above 10.5K. I mean, the last time we had a topping out 9 was back here, and we still pushed up higher. But then we had another major sell-off too. But I don't think we've seen resistance like at 10.5K like we've seen in a while. So, and the fact that we got this moving on into our green money flow on our weekly time frame, but our green money flow is still kind of holding us afloat here as of right now. Man, this is tough. I don't know if we're gonna get if we get the sell signal on our 6-day. Then I'll be a little bit more bearish, sorry. But as of right now, if we continue to hold support here, especially, let's say if we close above, let's see where this last candle closed at here, 95.66. So if we get a candle close above 95.66 at the end of our 5-day, then I might be a little bit more bullish. But if we close below that, I think I'm going to have to remain pretty neutral as of right now. Let's go into our 2-week. I just want to kind of glance at this really quick to see if we did have that topping out 9 here on our 2-week. Man, that would have been a nice little topping out 9 to play off of for sure. We're getting our 5, 6, 7. So, I mean, this is definitely different than our last bull run. We're starting to just consolidate out to the side here. Our last little bull rally from 3,500 all the way to 1,400 or 14,000. I mean, each candle on the 2-week was just big candles. Here on our 2-week, we're kind of just losing the momentum. You know, it is kind of just a momentum loss. That's why I'm very concerned about playing off of this hash ribbons buy signal right now and just kind of remaining relatively neutral. But this is where I stand, everyone. Hopefully I didn't make this video way too long, but this is just kind of where I'm standing right now in the market. So hopefully that y'all enjoyed this so far. If y'all did stick around this long, comment down below weekly chart. Yeah, comment down below weekly chart, and that'll let me know that you're paying attention and that you appreciate all the content and value that I provide on this channel. Like I said, we're doing our $100 giveaway at 3,000 subs which is coming up relatively soon. So make sure that y'all sign up for that newsletter. Also, the Patreon page, we're running a special, a 35% off special for that Patreon page as well. If y'all want to go ahead and get signed up, it's first come, first served. There's only 2 spots available for that 35% off special. And then those 2 spots will be filled and gone. But if you want to wait till the beginning of July to not have to pay double, then you can wait till then. If y'all have any questions, just message me on Discord. I'll talk to y'all then. CTO signing out. Peace.